Hello everyone, Moshe, the electric Israeli on FSD, literally on FSD. Today we got actually the other day when this video comes out, the other day we got the software update 2023.27.7, and this is the FSD beta version 11.4.7.3. Lots of numbers. I read through the notes, they're very long. And they basically, a lot of them say the same thing. I've been reading the notes for a while now. And, improving here and improving there and improving this and improving that, and it's all fine. So what I do is like go on my regular routes. This is the route from the neighborhood to the supermarket. So that's route 1. And then we're going to do from the supermarket back home. And then we go to town, maybe going to do drive at night. But I can tell you that I stopped getting so excited about FSD beta software update, not because FSD beta is not exciting. FSD beta is incredible. It's an amazing thing. I always said even if FSD beta stays in the same spot as we are now, it's a great accomplishment. Not for $12,000, but be that as it may. For example, here's this stop sign. I do this stop sign every morning. The car stopped, as you see, right on the line. It's an imaginary line. There are no road markings in the neighborhood. And he made a nice, smooth right hand. It's going to make left hand here. It's going to be a little bit hesitant. But it's fine. Why am I telling you this? Because few updates ago, it used to see the hesitation. Few updates ago, it would stop like 10 yards before. All right, now we're going to get to this very difficult left turn. Now there's a car came from the adjacent road. It's hard to see. It's impossible to see. So you have to creep and go. So the car on the left, which you cannot see right now, unfortunately, you cannot see it, basically stopped and let me go. He waved me over, the guy on the left, if you just saw him right now. So I had to accelerate to continue driving. I'm not sure what the car would have done if I didn't do it. Would it just wait? It stayed? I don't know what it would have done. So this is something that maybe if it comes up again, I'll have to actually see what is happening. So why am I not so excited to get the FSD betas? Because there is like an improvement in 2 or 3 areas, and then there's a regression in others, things that were good. And I say it in almost every single video that I make about FSD in the last, I would say, 6 months. Things that were amazing. Like you see this slide that we just passed. On the way back, I made a video already coming on the way back. Like a last update ago, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something or whatever. Coming up the other direction, like these cars. It was a red light and it stopped maybe 50 yards before. Just stopped, here's the stop line, 50 yards. It was at night, so nobody was behind me. I was like, can we go? Anyway, so that's what happened. Now, in this ride, which I'm doing a voiceover, I pre-recorded it, you're going to see a very interesting left turn, and you're going to see what I mean in a minute. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you're going to see, and this is a route I go at least twice a week. This is going to the supermarket, to Whole Foods. So things that I do routinely, and the car performs with traffic, no problem. And then the next update is just, what am I doing here? Like, I've never seen this traffic light before. I'm like learning the road again. So that's why I'm not sure I understand what's going on. I know this is all lines of code. You see this car just came, got barged into the road, little slow down, and the car went continue. It used to be like it was stop and oh my God, what's happening? So things are some great. Now, the next video, which I'll release to you tomorrow, I'm going to show you about cyclists and pedestrians, and the performance there was impeccable and great. But we'll talk about it in the next video, which I already have recorded for you. So as you know, I always drive kilometers, so I'm not driving 80 miles an hour, don't worry. It's about 45 miles an hour, 47. Anyway, so we're going down, and then we're going to make that right. So just wait, don't give up yet. We're going to go down the road, going to make a right, and then that next left is going to be like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's like mind-boggling what the car is doing. Then we're going to go maybe to town. I'll do a few videos for you, the driving circle and all those things that we like to do to see how the car performing. So I can tell you, I can see improvement from the other version, but then there's regression. So here's this nice right turn, beautiful performance, absolutely beautiful performance. And now we're going to get in like about less than a mile, we're going to get to that left turn, and you see this weird performance. Like you don't understand why the car is doing what it's doing. We just don't know. All right, so we proceed, no problem, smooth. I mean, the line keeping and all those things, they were never great issues. So it's really fantastic. They're doing really, really well. All these things that the car does. So here we go again. Here we go. We're going to get into the end of this road in about 800 meters, as you can see. And then we're going to make that left there. That left has good visibility, no problem. It's a Sunday afternoon, so there's barely any traffic. And instead of stopping, creep, and go, the car is just going to decide to do something very interesting. Really, really interesting. I would have intervened if there was an issue, but I didn't. So here it is. This is called the Mendem Avenue, where I am going to drive. Okay, so that's showed it to you. All right. So here it comes. So do we have a Tesla Model 3 in front of us? I can spoil that to you that he's not going to stop on the stop sign. He's going to slow. Mr. Tesla Model 3, shame on you. He is going to roll and just go. So here's our Tesla. It stops. There's nobody from the right. I can tell you that. Nobody from the left. So it's creeping and it's going and it's slowly and almost stopping, is in the middle of the lane and in the middle of the lane and driving like a grandma and then proceeds. Now, if that car that you're seeing now came, that Rivian, if that Rivian came earlier, I would have had to accelerate to get out of it, but I didn't because I didn't have to. But this is like weird stuff. This is really, really, really weird stuff that the car does. Now, I drive this road all the time. Never did this. Stop, creep, go. Like go as in barge, go, accelerate, go. So it's just why. That's why I'm not understanding why things that were performed well get regression. Instead of progressing, regressing. I don't understand that. Well, the V12 apparently, which is going to work on vision and neural net with that code writing, will remember this and will not perform this way. But I don't understand. So here we go. So the destination is on the right and there's a parking lot there. Sometimes it does go into parking lots. So you see it move to the right lane like it's supposed to. Here's a car coming and it would just stop he would stop in the middle of the road if I didn't take over. So it would stop like right here. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow.